brightly colored parrots to birds of prey, African Lion Safari is filled with great birds to take a look at. We're joined with Andrea and Josh. Now, Andrea, give me a little bit of a rundown of all of the birds we're going to see in African Lion Safari.
Well, we do have two different bird shows. So we have our Parrot Paradise show, but it's not just parrots. We focus on a variety of different birds from around the world and trying to educate people on what makes them unique and useful to the environment. And then, of course, we have our Raptor show as well, which is our birds of prey flying demonstration, which features all types of raptors, such as Edna, who we have here, one of our red-tailed hawks. Now, this is a common species that you would see in our area. A red-tailed hawk is very common in our area. They're easily identified as well. A fairly large bird that we have in our area, but if you have a look at their tail, it's nice and red, so easy to see where they get their name. And you see them a lot perched along the roadside, especially on highways or waiting around for their next meal.
So we know a little bit about the red-tailed hawk. What about these other birds that we have right around here?
Well, we have a couple of our birds from our parrot demonstration. So we have Olivia and Newton here. They're pretty special to us. They're still quite young. I mean, they're just a year and a half old now, and they're working into our bird collection from just from a new perspective in the way that we want them as ambassadors for their species. They're a critically endangered species. There's less than 150 of them in the world today.
Now, I know from other sort of segments that African Lion Safari is really big in conservation. Now, are these part of that whole effort?
Of course. I mean, they're still young to be breeding, but we have these two. We have 4 more on the way, and we want to be able to make sure that we always have this species here at African Lion Safari, seeing as they are so rare around the world. But as well as there's efforts right now being made to have a program releasing these guys into the wild. So we want to stay on top of that in case we can contribute to that program as well.
All right, so we have the bird of prey, we have some animals that focus on conservation, and I know that you have a parrot show, and I hear that these guys are pretty talkative.
They are definitely the stars of our show. Why don't they say hello? You say hello, Fernando?
Hello.
And a very polite "how are you" from Wasabi. Now, these guys are known for their ability to speak, and people are always asking us why. And they learn to speak because they're hanging around us, right? But Wasabi's claim to fame is definitely his African Lion Safari. Where do you work?
African Lion Safari.
Our park motto is that everyone has a nice wild day. So what do we tell them? What's our motto?
Good life.
That's right, and he's giving you a little bit of a foot wave there. Goodbye.
And, you know, real quick, what else are you going to see during the Parrot Paradise show?
We have crows, we have hornbills, we have kookaburras, emus. There's simple stuff like the rooster and the ducks, so it's all over it.
All right, well, thank you, Andrea. Now, I have to say I'm a little bit shy, so I think I'm going to let Fernando over here teach me how to be a little bit more outgoing. And if you're just tuning in to Winging It Goes Wild Week, let me fill you in on an amazing giveaway. Every day this week, one lucky viewer will walk away with a family 4-pack to African Lion Safari. Today's winner is George Jung. Someone from the station will be in contact with you to let you know how to claim your prize. And remember, there are only 2 more days of wild giveaways, so head over to wingingit.tv and click under the contest tab. Again, head over to wingingit.tv and click on that contest tab. But right now, we are going to head over to the kitchen.